Susan, thanks for trusting me with this analysis. So the first thing I did is pull in your customer reviews into a Python notebook so we can start to analyze those words. What I did is I took a look at the words. First, we're seeing a lot of HTML, so the first thing I want to do is strip that out. That's not useful for us. We just want to look at the raw words. So the next thing I want to do is clean and prepare the text. So we're going to start by converting all of the text to lowercase. This means that the with a capital T is going to be counted the same as the with a lowercase t. Next, I'm removing any sort of extra spaces, any tabs, new lines, any special characters, any punctuation. We want to get rid of all that noise and just focus on the words themselves. Next, we're going to tokenize the text. So this basically means putting the words into their smaller chunks of words. So we can see like file skip, main, content skip, navigation review customer. These are going to be words that they're seen together in conjunction a lot. We're combining them into their smallest individual parts. Next, we're going to remove the stop words. So stop words are going to be words like a, the, in, words that aren't going to be super useful, but are super common in everyday sentences. I also want to take out words that are going to be specific to your brand. So looking at Izzy, juice, drink, soda, clementine, orange. These are words we expect to see really frequently, but probably aren't that useful for your analysis. Next, I just want to look at lemmatizing the tokens. So this means words that have different, getting the words down to the smallest root cause. So it's going to be taking something like quickly, turning it into quick, smoother into smooth, words like that. So that even if we're seeing the word used in different formats, it's an adverb versus an adjective, we're going to see them used the same way. The next thing I wanted to do is look at the frequency of the words. I know you are really interested in this. So I built you a quick graph right here. This is going to show us how frequently the words are. This is just looking at the top 20 most common. So as we can see, it looks like flavor is going to be one of the top most common words. And then we have words like taste, like, sparkling, good, apple, down to stuff like really, great. So this is super useful as a starting base, but we do want to look into this a little further. So in the future, I would recommend we do deeper analysis, look at what words are grouped together. So for instance, are we seeing flavor with great flavor, or are we seeing flavor with poor flavor, weird flavor, stuff like that. Or we want to look to see all these words individually, how are they being used in the sentence?